things you're going to need to change out your blade. Your belt is going to be a 3/8 socket. Fits up here on the front. You're going to need to remove this. It goes counterclockwise. Take off your belt cup. Then you're going to need a 5/16 socket to remove these 3 screws. I want to put your arm down a little bit. Be able to get your remaining screws. Remove your belt cup right here. Move your belt. You're going to want to pull it all the way to the back, as far as it can go. You almost hit your handles. Gives you plenty enough tension on the belt. Move your belt from back here up the front. That's how you remove your belt. To put your belt on, go here to the side, go around the pulley, go around the front pulley. Take your guard, put your guard on, slide this back over, move your handle to the upper position. Do not over tighten these, as they will strip. Just snug them up to make sure you're going to get them all in line. Move your handle down about 3 to 4 notches so you can get your remaining screws in. And snug them up. Make sure not to over tighten. You're going to take your 3/8 socket, put your belt cup back on. Just to get it started. You're going to want to tighten clockwise. Make sure not to over tighten. Okay, now to change out your blade, you're going to need a 3/4 inch 5-point socket. That way it fits on here nice and secure. For those of you that don't have an impact, I'll show you in a minute on how you release that. So take the blade off, pull your arm all the way up. You're going to want to go clockwise or counterclockwise. Off it comes. Make sure that when you're installing this, you have the metal washer, a fiber washer, a power trim 310 blade, another fiber washer, and then your metal washer. And then you tighten it on clockwise. Like so. Now for those of you that don't have an impact, best way to get one off, it gets covered with grass. You're going to want to lower your blade all the way in the lowest position, where your blade's setting all the way down on the ground. Take your 3/4 socket, and you can normally put your foot here and you push down to release your blade. Once you get it unloosened, change out your blade, combining metal washer, fiber washer, then your power trim blade, your 3/4 inch flat washer, and your other flat washer. Put your nut back on. Be nice and tight. Best thing to do is hold here and finish to tighten. And that's how you change a power trim blade and a belt. you use only a genuine power trim parts. This part number here for your belt cup is a 3/16. The one right here that covers up the side of your blade is going to be a 357. The nut you will use is a 305. And remember, only use power trim original parts, because there's a lot of aftermarket stuff out there as far as your blade goes. You'll use a thicker blade, and when you use a thicker blade, you take the chances of ruining the bearing assembly, which would be your 304 bearing. And keep in mind that this has to be pressed in and pressed out by a press. So you'll probably have to take it into a lawnmower shop and have somebody press it out and press it in. But make sure that you only use power trim American parts.